What's up, random people? Welcome to the Random Channel, as you know. And today we got a special guest, Mr.
Francis.
Mr. Francis. I'm pretty sure you've heard of him. I'm pretty sure you've seen him. So yeah, this is our first
Ever broadcast.
no first ever Fridays with Mr. Francis, or as we would call it, FWF. So today we're going to be talking about something called dating, or the dating scene. So I'm going to ask Mr. Francis some questions. We're going to ask him some questions, and we want to see what his views are on relationships in general. So to begin with, I'm going to start.
Okay.
Are people more desperate now more than ever to be in relationships?
Well, I would say it's kind of a 50-50 situation.
Yeah.
But I would say yes, they're desperate to be in relationships because nowadays people think a relationship is a context of. It's more like a hustle now these days.
Yeah.
You just can't be in a relationship if you're broke as a guy, you understand?
Yeah.
So automatically that tells you that you need money for that. And you find out a lot of women are dating men because of their pocket.
Yeah.
They don't even love those men, you understand? They're not their type.
So
As
what you're
long-
trying to say is women these days don't love the men, they love what the men have to offer.
Exactly.
Okay.
The true love in this generation is hard to find. You can have any girl when you have
Yeah.
money. You can have any girl, but the question you should ask yourself as a man: am I loved by that girl? No. Women can pretend even for 5 months, 6 months, provided
You're providing what they want.
you're providing what they want. You understand?
Yeah.
These are the cases where you find you're providing a lot for a woman, and one day she just cheats on you. You even look at the guy she cheated on you with, like that guy doesn't even have money.
Yeah.
But do you know why? Because she's cheated with her type, and you were not her type.
So basically she loves that guy for him and she loves you for what you have to offer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, for me, dating in this generation, it comes with peer pressure, yes, with women.
So
Because-
what you're trying to say is women are the problem.
As it stands, yes.
So men can never be the problem.
They can be the problem, but also men have that mentality that they won't be the only ones.
Yeah.
You understand? They won't be the only ones because when money is involved, believe me, there isn't any loyalty.
Okay, so but there's also this thing that happens where when a guy approaches a girl, right?
Yeah.
Usually girls advertise themselves on social media and in real life, like what type of things they want from a guy. So they'll be posting, no, I like guys who have to offer me this, they provide me with this, they can take me here, they can take me there. So you as the guy who approached that girl, and don't you know what you're signing up for in that case?
In those
For you
cases,
to be blaming the women that they want these things, but they're usually showing you what they want
Like in
before
the
you even
first
approach.
place, like it's you to choose a woman.
Exactly.
So you already know what you're going to deal with. So why don't you stop yourself?
Yeah, and why
Before
don't you
you-
choose those women that
Yes,
don't
those that-
advertise themselves like
Yeah.
that?
I really don't believe a woman would get in a relationship, or maybe during that talking stage, I don't believe a woman would come up and say, hey, I need to be going on vacations, I need 5,000 allowance.
No, but
no guy is going to accept that on the face. Will you accept that if a girl told you that?
If I have money, probably.
If you've
but
got money,
Yeah.
yes. But as a guy, what are you looking for? Are you looking for
something to spend on or
Some-
someone to be with.
exactly
I'm looking for someone to be with.
so
Someone who
to
loves
be
me
with?
for
So
me.
obviously, if you're looking for someone who's gonna love you and everything, I don't think that you'll be in the correct place.
But what I mean by that is, let's just say a girl's social media, right?
Yeah.
Like Instagram.
Yeah,
You see her posting, she's in Dubai or she's in Canada or something like that. So as a guy, aren't you,
that
subconsciously knowing that that's the type of life she wants to live. So when you approach her, don't you have to know that if you want to be her man, you have to offer her that type of lifestyle, because that's what you're signing up for, basically, right?
yeah.
on that you're 100% right, because obviously you've seen the expensive
Yeah.
stuff she posts there. She's always going on trips,
Yeah.
so obviously she's not going to lower her expectations.
Yeah.
So in that type of case, I don't think you should even blame her, because she's already showcased the type of lifestyle she lives, and if you come into her life, you're her man, so you obviously have to eat the nails.
But again, that's why the question comes now.
Yeah.
You're saying that girl loves those things, right? That lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you're saying if a guy cannot offer that lifestyle, she cannot love him.
No, she
Is
can't.
it possible for a girl to love a guy who cannot provide things for her? And
Yes.
love him for maybe his personality or the way he looks? Or
Yes, it's 100% possible.
But is it likely in today's generation?
Is it likely in today's generation? Yes, it is, because I'm sure you've heard about girls who are dating the most financially stable men, right?
Yeah.
But when they cheat, don't you hear stories of them cheating?
Yeah.
You do hear
With
them.
someone who has way
Exactly.
less.
Exactly. What convinced them to cheat? They genuinely like those people
Yeah.
compared to the other ones. That's why I'm always saying girls are dating men for their pocket, not love.
So as a guy, if you was to be in a relationship, what type of girl would you date? A girl who you know likes the lifestyle you have to offer, or someone who, let's say, physically is not what you want, but she loves you for you? Which one would you rather have?
Repeat your question.
There are two types of girls, right?
Okay.
You find there's a girl that has everything you want,
Uh-huh.
but she's asking for a certain type of lifestyle, versus a girl who lacks some qualities you like, but she loves you for who you are, like completely, and she doesn't need anything else from you. Who would you rather be with in that scenario?
In that scenario, if I'm being honest, it's a very hard question, but at the end of the day, I'm into attraction, so obviously I would go for, if I'm being real, every guy would go for physical looks, attraction, and everything. But at the end of the day, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
You won't get loved by that girl.
But
I
the thing,
believe it's us. It's on us, guys. Like we are kinda like we're the problem.
so men are
We
completely
are
the problem.
Yes.
Completely. And
Not
women
completely,
cannot
no,
be blamed.
not completely. No. We choose those girls, those women
Yeah.
that want to be provided. I don't know. We get to choose.
Okay, as evolution has showed us, it's about evolution, right? A long time ago, when men used to hunt and all that, women used to look for men who can,
The strongest.
the strongest men
Yeah,
in the group,
alpha.
the alpha men of that group. So the men had to provide, the food and all that. Then the women would stay, and they would love the men who are like the strongest, the most dominant men.
Yes.
But today's generation, it's the same thing basically, but
it's money.
exactly, life has evolved. No one will be hunting with a stick. But
It's about
today's
focus
lifestyle,
now, like,
it's about how much the man has to offer in terms of money and lifestyle. That's what the hunting has become now.
Yeah.
So the dominant men are the richest men at this point. So do you think it's still the same with back in the day when women are looking for the guy who can protect them, the people who can, provide them with everything they need and protect them from any, danger or anything like that? So it's the same thing, right? So do you think anything has changed in terms of if you're looking at it like that, or it's just the same thing?
Well, for me, like you said, are they the same? I would say they're the same, but in this time and age, of course, a man, you have to be a provider.
Yeah.
But that type of providing, it doesn't mean you should be a father
Exaggerated.
figure.
Okay, can I? Do you believe in 50-50?
I honestly don't believe in 50-50, but I believe there's just certain things as a lady as well. She can think to herself like, what, I can handle this. It's not all the time I need my man
And
to.
feminism now, like women believe that they can also provide something now. So
I believe if you're going into true love,
yeah,
true love has considerations. You understand?
yeah.
True love has considerations. Let me give you an example. I always despise men that you go on a date, you and the girl to split the bill.
Yeah.
You suggest a place to go,
Yeah.
you're making her spend. I feel that is not right, unless she's the one that has said, "Oh, baby, let's go for a movie. I want to take you out for a movie." Those are the only cases you as a guy should allow her to spend her money.
Would you
But
allow your
even
girl-
though-
wait, would you allow your girl to do that though?
Well, with the girl I'm with,
Yes.
or even the girls I've been, you can ask them. I always try to come up with them. I always go 50-50. If they want to spend on me, I always go 50-50. But if I want to spend on them, I go 100.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to ask that, do you think if a girl tells you, let's go out, and she says, no, it's on me, as a guy, would you allow her to still like spend everything? You're like, no, you're the one who told me to come, so
That's my question.
you're gonna spend 100%.
That's my question.
Nah, but he answered it. He said
But
he would go 50-50.
if I don't love the girl, yes, I'll let her spend everything.
Oh, so
That's the
you-
reality of it.
So if you are able to do that, then why do you blame women for doing that to
Yeah,
men?
like why do you blame women?
That's the same thing I'm telling you guys, saying that this generation, women are dating for the pocket. That's why they're able. That's why I told you guys that these
But
rich,
you
these
blame
rich
them.
people,
Do you blame them?
like
though?
these rich people, are providing for them. You understand?
Yeah.
But in the same context, they're cheating on them with people who can't
Provide the
provide.
same.
So now transfer that information into that scenario you said, saying that if a girl wants to provide, you understand, right?
Yeah.
If she wants to provide, I can also provide for her, you understand? I can also like help her out, pay the bill.
Yes.
But because I don't love her, I'm not going to help her out to the bill. I don't know if you're getting the context
Yeah, I
about
get-
this.
I
Like,
get.
because I don't love her. So that's evidence that if you're in a relationship, you're the only one doing everything, like 100%. There are chances that that girl is really not into you. Because a woman that is into you, even if you're spending ridiculous amounts of money,
Yeah.
should be very considerate, do for you something, they to do something small. Ask these rich men what their girlfriends do for them. Majority of them, you just hear just I love you, hey, I want to eat, I
Yeah.
want this. You never hear them say, oh, my girlfriend bought me this, my girlfriend
Yeah.
bought me that. But those girls rather buy something for those guys are cheating with. Why?
Because they love them for them, not what
Exactly.
they provide.
Personality.
But again, I feel like as human beings, okay, as a man, you know what you want, right?
Yeah.
There are girls, you know, this girl is a girl I'd love to make my girlfriend. This girl is a girl I'd just love to be my friend. And women also do that, in case you didn't know. Women have men they put on lists. This man can be my boyfriend. This guy will just be giving me money. This guy will just be giving me that. This guy will just be giving me that. So, in that scenario, how do you know as a man where you fall from in a woman's list?
Whoa.
Because women, don't get me wrong, women know exactly what they want. When they see a man approach them, they know this guy has potential to be my man, or this guy, I'll just be using him for money, or I'll just be using him for emotional support, or this or that. So as a guy, how do you think you know where you stand in a woman's life?
Well, how you know where you stand in a woman's life? I feel like it's the little things they do for you. Because let me give you an example. If you want to know this girl is really into you, she's all about you. Girls do love to brag, you know that, right?
Yeah.
They'll post you. You understand? They'll post you. Sometimes you might be having a bad day. They'll call you, oh baby, can I make you a meal? This, that. You look at that effort. You understand? That effort automatically tells you that this girl is into, because there's no way a girl can just wake up all of a sudden and make you a meal and bring it to your
Yeah,
workplace.
if she doesn't have some sort of feelings
exactly.
for it.
A girl that doesn't love you won't. Girls, like I said, girls do love posting. They love bragging about their men. You understand, right? They love bragging about them, and you should see from the little things you do for her, how she appreciates you, how she comes out on media. You understand? Because we all know that this dating thing sometimes all about social media.
Yeah.
You send her money, you buy her flowers, you see her reaction, how she does it. If she hides it, she just goes thank you. That's it.
Yeah.
Other girls do that. But let's say you send her 10,000, 5,000, and the only thing you get is thank you on the thing. Then you look at other relationships, a guy sends her even just 500 or 1,000.
And she
You see the
posts it.
amount of appreciation that you get from that, what they
Yeah.
show. So those are some certain signs as guys you should notice. Like just notice on those little things. You understand? When she's sick, you take her, you take medicine for her, you buy her food and stuff like that. I feel a normal girl should, even my man is always there for me. He always comes through when I'm on my lowest.
Yeah.
But if you as a man, you're being nice to her, taking care of her, and you don't see any appreciation there, just know you're not the one she wants, honestly. Because there's effort and money being used there.
Yeah.
And girls are able to tell, like, okay, he's using money, he's using effort.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like I told you, just pay attention to statuses and appreciations. If your girl doesn't appreciate you, appreciation. Ask guys, you know what we want to hear? Thanks so much, baby. You are the best thing that has ever happened in my life, and I'm grateful for you.
Yeah.
You understand, right? That's what we want to hear. But if you can't hear that, don't even see yourself on the status.
Yeah.
Best believe you're not the guy she wants. She's still waiting for that guy to come.
Do you think peer pressure is like the key factor to this, like friends influencing the girl?
Basically, what he's trying to say is, do you think social media has a role to play in terms of what relationships are viewed as these days?
Yeah, like let's say
Like I said,
social media and peer pressure, like.
Because as a girl, you see your friends being given bouquets of flowers, and then you see them being taken to this place and that place. Then you as a girl have a man, and he doesn't really do that. Do you think it's fair for the girl to expect such things on her man, even if he can't provide for that, like for her like that? Or do you think social media is telling her that's not the right guy for her?
Obviously, when a girl sees flowers, money, chocolates on social media, and she's got a guy that doesn't do that for her, obviously.
Or let me not say he doesn't do that for her, but he does, let's say, give her some stuff, but it's nowhere near
like the
what what her friends get, for example. Do you think it's the girl's fault for feeling some type of way, or do you think what do you think?
Well, I feel it's the girl's fault and social media, because you shouldn't believe what you see always on social media, and you don't know how they built their relationship. You don't know if that girl was supporting that man in order for that man to be doing all those things for her, and now she's gonna look at it like, oh, my man doesn't love him, but she's forgetting that she never supports a man. Her man has a side hustle. A lot of women in Lusaka never support their men.
Yeah.
Their men would post a t-shirt, they're selling a shirt, they won't repost it, you understand, because they're trying to look fancy, you understand, right? Then you should go on the girl who's getting spoiled, go on her feed, you see what a man sells, what a man does, she's reposting and everything. So you don't expect a man not to spoil that type of girl.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. I have a promo code that people use for, let's say, 1xbet. Then I post it. You find that, oh, my girl is not even reposting it or anything. So do you really think that I should go all out for her when she's not there during my downs? Definitely not. Me as a guy, I won't do anything for her. I'm only going to support people that support me in terms of my business. So sometimes girls have a big role to play in order to get that princess treatment. In order to get the princess treatment, you need to support your man, you need to care for him, you need to show that you love them, you need to show appreciation. Once as a woman you do that, you see these men will be flogging money off you.
Yeah.
But if you don't do any of that, you don't expect any princess treatment.
But also there's this saying that people that I've heard that says women don't want a guy who's still in the race. They want a guy who's already at the finish line. Do you think that's fair for the men in this generation, whereby you're trying to build but you're not where you want to be, but a woman is like, no, I don't want that guy. I want that guy that's already built himself and already has that reputation and status. So yeah, what's your views on that?
My views on that, it's a 50-50 kind of situation, because I feel like as a guy, if you're in your 20s, you should use your 20s to build and don't get distracted by what women want. Because at the end of the day, if you get distracted by what women want, you end up exhausting your money, and she's gonna leave you. She's gonna go for that guy who's already there. And that guy, you ask that guy who's already there what he's been doing, is saving up money, sticking on business.
Yeah.
So as a man, the best advice I would give is, if you're dating, don't go all out for a girl, because they only go all out if she's proven that she loves you, if she's proven that she's always going to be there for you, left, right, and center. If she's proven, just test her, take her on a bus stop, like today we're using a bus. You see her reaction. If her reaction is bad, then best believe that's not the right girl for you.
Okay, so that was the conversation we had today, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Mr. Francis, for being here. That was the first ever Fridays with Francis. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on what you think, relationships have become these days. And yeah, support us and share all that good stuff. But with all that being said, stay random and peace.